Hello, everyone. Glad to be back again to talk to you about my trip in Thailand, about my facelift. It's been, let me see, I came to Thailand on July 31st. The next day, I checked in to the DGB. I went there so I could put my down payment in, and I had a consultation, and dang, and almost the next day, I went into surgery. But first, I had to go to the hospital and make sure I get all my things done. So, yeah. And here at Desley, that was around, I went in the operation room about August 2nd or something like that. And here it is today, August the 20th. And so far, so good. All right, guys. It don't look like I used to look, but hopefully in time, it'll look better and better. I just got to keep my faith in God. As a woman of God, that's all you can do is just hope, and pray every day. Then they see, I asked for this, and then they cut. I didn't know it was going to be so serious. But I feel like if I would have just got the upper lower blepharoid thing, then what about the sagging jowls? And what about the neck was sagging? And what about, so you get one thing fixed, and I figure I did the best I can, encompass the best I could to get it all as much as possible. And then this facelift thing is the rest of my life thing. Rest of the life. So everything's pretty tight right now. But anyway, let me get into my video. So I just wanted to let y'all know I'm back. I'm safe. And with God's help, He brought me there. He brought me there and brought me back in my mind, with a mind that still want to live for Him in these last days. All right. Let me read a little something. It says, okay, my face coming back to life. I kind of put that down there because it's sure been locked up and locked in. And of course, you know what, guys? I've been treating it with alcohol pads and even some face masks. Let me show you this one right here. This one is very popular in Thailand. You can get it at the 7-Eleven. And what is it called? Baby Bright. I can't wait to use it. It's going to be amazing. I'll kind of let you guys see. I used a couple watermelon face masks already. But yeah, and you got to keep your face moisturized because right around there it stays dry. The lady say, well, we're going to do this part, the drooping eyelids for free. But I didn't realize, okay, the stitching and the healing and all that's going to take a little bit longer to heal. But I think I've been doing pretty good. Got all the stitches out of there and off from around my ear. They pretty much fell out mostly. Yeah, a little bit might be right there, but all that's gone. It's just going to be some healing process. The healing process. Most people, you don't see most of this left. Why? Because they let people go in with the laser surgery and they clear all that up. Couldn't afford to do all that. Yeah, well, anyhow, because it was enough, this cost enough. But go check out DGB and you'll find out everything that comes along with it. I suggest that as a place to go. All right, like I said, my experience there was definitely eye-opening and very interesting. All the people, they so happy. They were just smiling and amazing. I saw one family in particular. I wish I would have said, can I video tape you guys? Because they were just, wow, big guy, big people, healthy, with a lot of characteristics that looked like black people. The skin was nice and brown and beautiful, and even some darker than me, just thick, and the hair and all that. I say, wow, and they like to do hair like us. They like to braid. The little girls was walking around with the braids and the colors and all that. I say, well, the black experience, we are such an influence on everybody all over the world. The way we do our hair, it's just a beautiful thing. But anyway, and back to the situation. Like I said, I love the food. two things I'm gonna miss the most is the food, because one of them was the food because it's so delicious and good and everything was fresh and affordable. Guys got a lot to watch. I mean, every time I go on YouTube, I was watching one on today, how this girl was there enjoying herself and the low prices and stuff with the food. Okay, but most of all, I'm gonna miss the friendly, happy faces, because I enjoyed the people. They were so calm and respectful. And to see, oh my God, they'll see you, they'll greet you, they'll bow, and they give the little prayer with the two hands clapped together. That was beautiful. Not just to me, but to me to see that when this little boy, he saw his grandfather, and he ran up to him and he hugged him. But before he did that, he bowed as a sign of respect. Traveling outside America can be such a refreshing and just a wonderful thing. And so, like I say, everybody probably wasn't the nicest and greatest, like the clerk over at the VY hotel place. Now, she wasn't too nice for me. I mean, the thing is, I was there, right? Supposedly there for 14 days. And anyhow, I ended up leaving that hotel. It was $200 for the whole 14 days. You should have known. It was clean. It was presentable. You saw it. Except for, like, I had to start drawing some things outside, and that was my mistake. Because there was a lizard. He wanted to get up in there. He wanted to get up in there. And he got in there one day. I'm like, how did that happen? He came through some type of opening through the ceiling. The maintenance guy was showing me. So the guy, I guess he let him out. And then I come up in the room later. Because my first instinct was to run, pack my stuff, and go. I'm a female. That's what we do. When we see things like that, mama help me. Anyway. So I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna be a soldier, because where else can I go to get a shower, get cleaned up, get a restful night's sleep like I need? But no, okay, so I'm waiting and I'm going, and I look up and there's a darn thing again, trying to get in at the top of the screen. His head is coming in. I'm like, oh Lord, I can't take this. I talked to my husband for about an hour, and I'm looking at him when he get off the phone. I'm like, oh shoot, can I sleep? I couldn't sleep. I go downstairs. I said, look, you know what? I can't get my stuff. Maybe they'll put me in a new room. And she got that, no. She didn't say anything. She tells somebody else, no. She the big manager lady. So, nah, that wasn't a good look. I'm like, let me stay one night, and the next night I'll go. Just put me in another room. After I paid I had about 4 days left. And so what I did, I said, let me just go straight to the airport. Being somebody my age and all, guys, I'm like, okay, dude. And without my daughter, I had to figure out how to get that app, the Grab app, downloaded by myself, do what I had to do. And I called a cab, and I got there and called the Grab. The Grab is better than the cab, because I think it costs me $6. $6 to get to the airport? That's it. Yeah, I've been to Japan, $30. I've been to Belize and other places, 30, 40, 50. But here, at any case, guys, I got there safely. I say, well, if other people can do this, I can do it. I sleep in the airport. That airport was top tier. I have never seen nothing so beautiful in my life. First, the entrance. When I come in at the entrance, you got about 4 floors. You got first 2 floors, nothing but food. The 3rd floor, I guess it was okay too, but the 4th floor is like an observation place. And not only that, they got a little medical spot up there to take care of people who are in wheelchairs or who have any kind of medical emergency. Yeah, at the airport. Yeah, all kind of security. It was amazing. Not to mention they constantly cleaning. I ain't never seen so many on a 24-hour cleaning. They was keeping that place top. It was so clean. Yeah. The bathrooms was that clean, and then some. You should have been there. You should have saw it. Go see it for yourself. It's called SUV. I can't even pronounce it. The SubV BHUMIS airport in Thailand. Wow, it don't get no better than that. And so on my way out, they got the outside entrance, which is on the other side, okay, of the airport. And oh my God, it was, I put some video on there of all the beautiful things they got on that side. The food, everything was, the juices. I drank this melon juice twice. You talk about good and refreshing. I just love stuff like that. I ate a watermelon with seeds. Delicious, delicious. A watermelon drink. Refreshing. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, and I had this Japanese meal. I sit down and I ate that. It was so good too. Let's see, it was like. Now I wrote that down and I got off my list. But yeah, it was a great meal. It was a great meal. Let me see if I can find it with fresh salmon and rice and some other kind of thing to it. It was just good. Every time I ate any meal there, it was just all of them was superb. Why would I lie? But anyhow, because I'm very picky like anybody else, flavorful. I had some Japanese food. I had Thailand food now. I had Indian food. And all of it's been pretty darn great until I came to, let's see, the Indian food out there in Oreoville. It was okay. They could have did better. But yeah, over in Marysville. But pretty good. When you get a hold to some good Indian food, Lord Jesus, they can cook too. They got some spicy, delicious, wonderful, flavorful stuff. Yes, they do. There's this one over in New York, Buffalo, New York. Oh my God, they got some good Indian food out there. In any case, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video that I set out today. And inside the airport, they had queens. What are these girls running to be the queen of this, the stuff, whatever, you know. Anyhow, all the Asian ones came in from Vietnam, from Hong Kong, from Japan, from Korea. You should have seen them, boy. There was like a fleet of girls. They had all their flags with them to represent. And that's what's happening in the airport. And then the next day I found out the queen from Vietnam, she made it. The girl from Vietnam, she made it. They had 3 beautiful black women on that row as well coming in. And one day they had choirs coming in singing. They had a musical group, some musical crew came in and performed. This SUV airport, it was on a whole nother level. I ain't never seen nothing like it before in my life. And they got a miracle place for people who happen to be on the first level of travel, where they can go in and take a shower and just pick out a buffet of food. Oh man, you should have saw it. The Miracle Lounge, that's what I call it. But anyhow, like I said, I'll never forget this trip. And most of all, the ladies at DGB Clinic, Aesthetic Clinic in Bangkok, Thailand. Wow, they took care of me like I was royalty. Living out there for the 14 days was so amazing for me, guys. And like I said, I suggest this place. They gave me flowers at DGB. They gave me what kind of ice cream was that again? The ice cream was so delicious. It was not too sweet. Yeah, mango ice cream. It was divine. And my lemonade. Oh, Lord Jesus. 7-Elevens was everywhere. They had about 3 of them in the airport. Do you hear me? And they had something called 5-star chicken. I ate some good rice with that. They got, wow, some sticky rice. I tried that for the first time. The original Thai drink. Jesus, that was great. They got a place up in there. Wow. Go. You can't miss Thailand. Try to go. Try to get there, guys. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.